Before you hear this story, imagine this clearly: a dusty attic, an old wooden box, and a secret that has slept for 70 years in the heart of New York City. Today, you and I will open that secret together. And if you enjoy stories full of mystery and heart, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because more powerful stories are coming for you. This story begins with a girl named Emma. She was 19 years old, simple, quiet, and full of dreams. She lived in a small apartment in Brooklyn with her grandmother, Nora. Emma loved listening to Nora's stories about old New York, about the days when Nora was young and the city was full of lights and opportunities. But one thing always made Emma curious: Nora never talked about her childhood house, the place where she had grown up. Whenever Emma asked, Nora looked away and said, "Maybe one day, dear." Some secrets are heavy. One cold December morning, something changed. Nora received a letter. The paper was yellow, the writing old. Her hands shook as she opened it. Emma asked what it was, but Nora only whispered, "It's time." The next day, Nora told Emma that they had to visit her old family house in Manhattan. It was abandoned for many years, but now it belonged to them. Emma felt excited and nervous. She didn't understand why her grandmother looked scared. When they reached the house, Emma felt a strange chill. The building looked forgotten, with broken windows and ivy crawling up the walls. Inside, the wooden floor creaked with every step. Dust covered the furniture like a blanket. The air smelled old, like memories that no one touched for a long time. Nora walked slowly, touching the walls, the doors, the empty picture frames. Emma followed her quietly. Then Nora stopped in front of a small narrow staircase leading to the attic. She closed her eyes for a moment, then said, "The secret is up there." Emma felt her heart beat fast. A secret in the attic? What kind of secret? They climbed up. The attic was dark except for a single window where light fell like a soft ribbon. Old trunks and boxes were everywhere. Nora moved to one box in the far corner. It was covered with a dirty sheet. She slowly removed it. The box was wooden, hand-carved, beautiful, and locked. Emma asked what was inside, but Nora said, "It will hurt before it heals." Nora opened the box with a small golden key she wore around her neck. Inside were letters, photographs, a silver locket, and an old map of New York City. Emma picked up a letter and began reading. It was from Nora's older brother, Michael. The letter said he was leaving to join the army during the war and that he hid something for Nora in the city, for a brighter future. Emma looked at her grandmother with wide eyes. Nora's voice trembled as she said, "Michael never came back. This is all I have left." Emma felt tears in her eyes. She had never seen her grandmother so fragile. The map had markings on it, small red circles around places in New York. They decided to follow the clues together. And so began a journey across the city. The first place was Central Park. They found a tree with initials, M and N, carved into the bark. Nora touched it, remembering her childhood. Under a loose stone near the roots, Emma found a small metal box with Michael's old compass and another clue. The next place was Brooklyn Bridge. Under the railing, taped carefully, they discovered a folded note. Each clue brought them closer not only to the final treasure but also to the forgotten pieces of Nora's past. But the journey was not easy. Nora's health was weak. The cold wind made her cough. Emma worried but Nora refused to stop. "I have carried this pain for too long," she said softly. "Let me finish this with you." Emma held her grandmother's hand tightly, guiding her through the city, promising herself she wouldn't let anything happen to her. The last clue brought them back to the attic. They both stood in silence. The message on the final note said, "The treasure was always near you." Emma looked around with confusion. Nora sat down and opened the silver locket. Inside was a small photo of Michael smiling, and a tiny, folded piece of paper behind it. Emma carefully removed it. It read, "My final treasure is not gold or money. It is love. It is family. Nora, live your life bravely. Be happy. And when you find this, remember, you were never alone." Emma couldn't stop crying. Nora held her close as tears fell from her eyes too. After so many years, this message finally reached her heart. The attic was silent, but full of love, like Michael's spirit was there with them. Emma suddenly understood. The real treasure was the bond between them, the strength that kept their family together. Nora smiled for the first time that day and whispered, "I am finally free." Emma hugged her tighter, promising to protect their family's story and to live bravely, just like Michael wanted. As they left the attic, the sunlight filled the room, bright and warm, as if it was blessing them. Emma looked back one last time, knowing that the secret had changed their lives forever. If this story touched your heart, if you felt even a little emotion, like this video and subscribe to the channel for more stories full of mystery, love, and hope. Your support gives us strength to bring more beautiful stories to you.